Here, Helen is climbing up and down stairs at 2 meters per second. Okay, that's her ability to climb up and down the stairs with stairs not moving. An escalator increases her speed at x meters per second up, but it also would decrease her speed by the same amount going down. So it takes Helen 60 seconds to climb up and down the escalator 45 meters high. How fast is the escalator moving? Okay, so we need to solve for the velocity, but we need to come up with an equation for time because the information has been given to us in time. So we know that velocity is equal to distance over time, okay, but we also know that time is equal to displacement over velocity. I really should use displacement and velocity. Okay, so we're going to say that we have a time for Helen going up, and we're going to have time for Helen going down. So it's 45 meters is the displacement. The velocity we don't know going up, but we know that we have Helen's original speed plus an increase. So the time going down is going to be the same distance, but the velocity now is going to be slower because it's going to be slowed down by the escalator working against her. So we know that we now have expressions for time up and time down. We have the total time, so we're going to come up with our equation. So 60 seconds is equal to 45 over 2 plus x meters per second plus 45 over 2 minus x meters per second. There's our equation. So much of this problem is understanding, first of all, the rational expressions involved, reading the problem to recognize what part of the problems we're going to use and how, okay, and what type of equation to set up. The solving the equation part tends to be the easier part of this problem because we've done lots of these. We know that to get rid of that 2 plus, divide by 2 plus x and divide by 2 minus x, we multiply. So we end up with 60, 2 minus x, 2, well, I'm going to multiply that out because we know that's a difference of squares. The 2 plus x cancels out, so we're left with 2 minus x. Here the 2 minus x cancels out, so we're left with a 2 plus x. So we have 240 minus 60x squared equals 90 minus 45x plus 90 plus 45x. The 45x's cancel out, so I'm going to subtract 180 from both sides. Maybe I'll just combine my like terms first. I'm going to subtract 180 from both sides, add 60x from both sides, so I end up with 60 is equal to positive 60x squared. X squared equals 1, x equals plus minus 1. We should make the assumption that the escalator is going up, although maybe the escalator is going down and going negative 1 meters per second, so maybe we'll just keep that solution as plus or minus 1 meters per second. Okay, so we can say that the speed of the escalator is actually going down, helping her go down instead of helping her go up.